Okay, secondary quest. I'm gonna do all of these, by the way. Except for that one. And that one. Put to the Master of Ceremonies to begin the race. Yeah. And that one. Because that I can't complete because I don't have the leather anymore. Anyways. The warble was midnight.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden.
Of course.
A lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Bet I can guess her symptoms.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
She cursed? What makes you think so?
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
Sound might not have been as strange as you remember.
sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Okay, fair enough. Notice anything else unusual?
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
Anything else you can tell me about her?
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learned, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
My reward.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
550.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Good. Tell me more about this tourney.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory.
Of course.
A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian.
Okay, I'll do it.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Target practice.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
I'm coming with you.
Marksmanship
Gulone.
contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets!
Are there any other targets? Yes, there is. You happy? That was good, I think.
Once more?
Nah, I got it. That's enough.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Yeah. Okay, horsemanship training.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Ah.
Come with me.
Yeah, the racing is the part I dislike the
The
most,
tourney's race
actually.
differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Gotcha. Ooh, he just clips through them. Yeah, he just clips right through them. Me, however, I got a hitbox. I need to pump into them and walk around. Oh, this is unfair, Gullum, Mr. Swedish dude. I'll just call him the Swede. That's what it sounds like to me. That he's a Swedish person. Typical Swedish accent.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Okay. Come on, who won? Which way I'm going? This I'm gonna go this way. Am I going the right way? I kinda don't know. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. I think I needed to use my my sword for that guy. Yeah, I need to go back down there again. Damn it. Yeah, Well, that is annoying. Let's see, let's
Will you
try
give
it
it
again.
another go? I can set out more dummies.
Yeah, I feel like I
No
need
harm in
it.
going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Run, Roach.
Come on. I got his head. Good. Now it's this guy down here. Gonna hit him with my sword this time. Good, 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 good. I'm not sure why I did that. Come on. Run. Did I hit it? Yes, I did. Need to make sure. But it did say extra time added, so that should have been a cue enough to understand that I hit the mark. Come on, Roach. Run. Yeah, I think I got this.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I've had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
I really don't think I need a combat training, but let's just do it to
Just to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
humor him.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
Coming.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Yeah, just like previously when you got hit by that monster. He was not paying attention. Oh, Jesus, where did all these people come from? Good question.
Good titles. Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
We sweat barrels of blood trying to disperse the fort. I can fight. Next to go to the Gravis.
Okay. Ouch. Oh no. Whoa, that was new.
Now!
Come on. There you go. Ooh, knocking him down with a pommel.
expected you to do well, but not that well.
That was bad. Practice it
Think
enough.
I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Gotcha. Okay, let's go to the tent and a list up. Is that what we're doing? Just telling the person that we are replacing someone else. I don't know. Well, we shall see. Also, one thing: when you just run around in this world, you forget to stop and enjoy the world. Wow, that was bad. Completely flat. Doesn't matter. It's still a beautiful world. This is. This game is gorgeous. Even though I'm only running at 70 FPS right now.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked
Guillaume.
into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
Nothing.
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Fourhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
What did you learn about Geralt of Rivia?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
I don't.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahira and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
And who is Ravix of Fourhorn? Fourhorn.
Ravix of Fourhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Fourhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
A smirky smile. You know what? Let's go with I'll be Sir Ravix of Fourhorn. But just for the tourney.
The Honorable Ravix will do.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Yeah,
Have you
thanks.
been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows?
No.
If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Sure. Tell me what the challenge is.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a...
Yeah.
Finally, the group melee in the arena. As each contest ends, its results will be
I don't understand that.
Convenient.
Okay, I think we got that. I'd like to learn about the prizes. Vows, what about them?
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Okay, I don't care about the prizes.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
On the heron? Yeah, sure. I'll take the heron.
I solemnly vow on the heron that in competing, I'll respect the chivalric virtues.
What's the heron again?
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Old Guy. Probably need it. Not too shabby. It fits. Can I get to the shooting range? Just a moment. I did pick up something that I want to use. That one. Yes. I don't want them to recognize me. Okay, let's make our way to the shooting range. Okay, let's shoot. Who am I up against? Oh my god, this is gonna be easy.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight errant?
He recognizes me.
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you.
Go for the blue.
The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Sure, I'll play him. Off screen. Sorry.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
Well, I won against him. He was really simple. Wow. He had such terrible cards.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Late afternoon. Oh, they took my mask.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have ready body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold home Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Ravix of Fourhorn, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
Likewise. Now my mask is gone. I think it's because of the render distance. Yeah, there are more red than blue. Come on.
Brave Sir Ravix has hit over one half of his marks. Will he manage to prevail? Are his glory's first sparks?
That was rather easy.
Sir Ravix has won. His boat struck the goal. Yet even this cannot soothe the ache in his soul.
Wow, that's so bad. Ooh, cool.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
That was rather
Thank you,
quick.
my lady.
They must have had that prepared in beforehand with every single symbols. Medallion hums when you're near. Yes, it does.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use